Hey, it's Friday, November 25th, 2022. We are playing the Persona 5 real-time playthrough where I play through Persona 5 one day at a time. You are on the other end of a holiday, potentially, if you live in America. You are in the middle of a 4-day weekend, hopefully. I am not so lucky, so if you have any extra energy to send me today, please send it, because I will need it. Either way, we are joining our friend Abdominal. We have entered Shido's palace, Matsuyoshi Shido's palace, the dastardly politician who has set up who has architected a series of malignant events in order to place himself as the #1 candidate for Japanese prime minister. And also, he's the reason everybody thinks I'm a criminal, because he was the drunk man who was trying to sexually assault a woman who I stepped in to defend at the very beginning of the game. Which is the reason I got sent to Shibuya in the first place. It's not a thing that Cyborg from Teen Titans says. It's the name of a city in Japan. But yeah, we're not infiltrating quite yet. It's gonna be a couple of days. We're gonna do it on stream as we tend to do. We're gonna do it in silence, I guess. It's almost time. Were you able to sleep last night? Not really. Actually, I slept pretty well. I'm impressed. Whatever happens, you always manage to just shake it off. You're finally facing off against your archenemy, who, again, unclear whether or not this extremely powerful politician would even remember one of the certainly many people whose lives he's crushed to keep things silent. I know you know this, but don't get impatient. But, geez, it's been getting cold lately. We might freeze to death before we can change his heart. Let's look to see if we can find anything to get us warm. Oh, okay. A heater, huh? Oh, this is good. It's so warm.
Hey.
Once we take care of Shido. What's wrong? Well, I was just thinking. This might be the last job for the Phantom Thieves. Our second last job? Oh my god. Everyone's goals and ambitions, they're all linked to taking down Shido. That's how I feel. We all became Phantom Thieves for our own reasons. We weren't just playing around. Outside of the Phantom Thieves, you also have friends who've been helping you. They believe in you. We have an important battle ahead of us, and we only made it all this way because of them. There's no guarantees we'll make it out of this. See them as much as you can, so you have no regrets. Don't jinx us by saying that. Yeah, you're right. Then again, you didn't die even though you were killed, right? Well, those are tough too. Ab, I'm with you, all the way to the end. This upcoming battle is personal, so we'll do it your way. Now you can fight Shido on your terms. That's the warning. I think that's the vanilla P5 warning. I don't know if that is also the P5R warning, but that's the vanilla P5 warning to be like, hey, you're not going to get to do social links after we do this. Hasn't Domino been taking a lot of days off? I wonder if it's got something to do with his record.
Okay, quiet down.
I believe I mentioned this before, but Domino is back at his family's home. It's a personal matter, so don't go spreading rumors. How long can we keep this up? We need to take care of things before we get caught, yeah? You're certain? That's to be sure. So we got...
Hey, are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now?
Boy, everybody's a little more laissez-faire about this than I would be.
Wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw him?
Don't worry about it.
None of the Shujin students would recognize me, probably, besides the one I hang out with. Oh.
What did I just say?
Nah, still fine. Senpai?
Oh, okay. This is... I was going to say, I'm pretty sure this is a scene at some point.
You're not like a stunt double or something, right?
Long time no see. It really hasn't been that long. It's been like 4 days.
talking to you. Wait, that's not my point.
Well, are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up. A little surprise from me to
Well,
you.
now if the developers had just put her in the game the whole time,
I asked Futaba to do me a favor.
would you hack her?
And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to Kasumi.
Yeah. Wait, we just...
I knew you'd be wiped out for a while, so I made sure to give you time to recover
This
first.
is such a weird thing because, like, you didn't do this with all my other friends.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm just so happy.
Unless you just know she's gonna be like this.
No one cares about my scheme.
No, I mean, you asked a guy to tell her to come see me. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason to stand around.
Introduce her to slowly more people, but...
I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you all get caught up with each other.
Sojiro's sense of privacy is so
So
interesting.
you're Yoshizawa-san, right?
So Futaba's getting to know her as someone who saved me in the palace for some reason.
Well, what's up? It's a
Also,
pleasure meeting
she
you.
doesn't really know how to interact with people, I guess.
Yes. Nice to meet you as well, Sakura-san.
Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual?
Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety. Mona tells me that you helped him out in that palace a while back. We are awfully grateful for that.
It wasn't that long ago, was it?
Oh no, it was my pleasure.
I guess it was a week.
He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me.
No matter what.
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age?
You know, there's something I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were you in that palace in the first
Good
place?
question.
That's... I was wondering that too. Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader, but if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out. It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
Oh, just because I got shady about my answer.
But that day's when...
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place
So
that
you
day.
tailed us?
So-
Everyone in this game is secretly spying on me.
I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time. Wait, we were tailed there?
We definitely had no idea about
Oh,
that.
y'all, let me tell you about my school therapist.
It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
Oh, that's funny.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai. I wondered if an outsider like myself should even get involved. But I couldn't just stand back and do nothing.
Now, you could have gotten killed in there, bud. You saved me. Thank you. Hey, thank you.
Oh, it was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past.
It's really not all that much. I feel like saving my life is like a way bigger deal.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not done here yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you a hand.
Well, we could definitely use the additional firepower, but...
I'm thankful for her offer to help, but Shido is more dangerous than any of our previous targets. It'd be wisest to avoid dragging Kasumi into this fight. This is so, like, yeah, alright. Maybe.
Senpai?
This is such a, like, why wouldn't we just... I guess, like... I guess, like, this does track with the rest of the way. Because I feel like this is not super out of character. Because, like, we were like this with On. And we were like this with... I guess, like, we weren't really like this with Yusuke, but we were like this with On. So, like, I guess it's not, like, super... It's not, like,
Well,
wholly...
you say that.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face. Our enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also, we pretty much brought this entire mess down upon ourselves, so this is on us. We're delighted by the offer, but we really can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself, right?
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if I were to press any further.
I think that's okay.
Very well.
I think you're allowed to
I
do that.
understand your reasoning. If that's the
I
situation,
accept your
then
reasoning.
I'll wait for you to return. But you have to promise me this.
You'll come back safe no matter what.
I mean, probably that'll happen. Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you...
I'm sure we'll be fine. See you soon.
I really do believe you.
Okay, good, because I don't.
It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well, be seeing you.
It's because she was pretty sick with it. Like, she really handled herself. I feel like we could have... I feel like they could have just let me bring her in. Man, sure must be nice not having to go to school. Is that aimed at me? It's not that great. You shut the fuck up. It's Shut the Fuck Up Friday, Ryuji. You should shut the fuck up. Bullshit. A dead man cannot go to school, you know.
This would all be for nothing if they found out he's still alive.
Doesn't it suck to live like a fugitive, though? Always having to hide your face? I can barely see. I want to be. I just kind of want to be a little bit of a dickhead. You know what I mean?
Are you all right? You really needn't cover your eyes.
Don't try too hard to hide yourself. You always stand out more. That's always the hardest. Try hard, but not too hard. Well, in any case, we're ready to put the plan into action. Now all we need is your signal.
Okay.
All right, so you'll stand out too much during the day, so we need to go out at night. We're about to face our toughest target to date. Don't skimp on your preparations. Okay, again, they're like, hey, make sure you're friends with everyone. Hey, sorry to bring this up now. I know you got your hands full. But Purple Aces can do it. I have faith in all of you. Anyway, here's some info I have. This one is cruel. There's a group of scammers out there specifically targeting old people. Apparently, they're using some sort of spiritual mumbo-jumbo to trick them into paying up. Mumbo-jumbo? Cyborg ninja? I don't know, like selling them magical vases or something? Anyway, they keep moving around, so it's been difficult to reliably track them. Apparently, the police have just stopped trying entirely. From what I've read online, their representative is a guy named Yoshishito Wakasa. Wakasa? Wakasa. I don't know. Sorry that I don't have any more info than that. Good luck. It might be tough for us to go at a time like this, but the info itself is pretty worthwhile. If we have the chance to head into Mementos, he'd make a great target. Let's say, hypothetically, we ever get to go back to Mementos. No, Ryuji, not Palace. Knife? I need to hang out with Makoto, damn it. I don't want to hang out with Haru because I don't want to type that much, but I guess maybe we're going to. Shibuya people watching. There's a card I want you to make a dupe of, actually.
Indeed.
The time has finally come. Have you decided on your plans for today? Let's work on our deal.
I see.
Duplicate. What? Oh, I have Invigorate 3 also, huh?
Very well.
Hand me the cards.
Well then.
I will spend the rest of today working on it. Come back tomorrow or later to retrieve it. Now, what if we hung out with Yusuke? There's really no way we're going to get Yusuke to max, but let's say hypothetically. Yusuke's probably 3. Yusuke's 3. Haru is 3. Hopefully we get to finish. Well, hopefully we get to finish Hifumi tonight. I guess we'll hang out with Haru. They got me. So what are you going to do now? Let's head to the rooftop. All right, let's sneak past everyone and go up the emergency exit. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. I'm swiveling my chair.
Good day.
We're going typey mode.
What do you want to do today, Apkan?
I want to see the vegetables first, but then we'll hang out. She already giggled, so I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt on this one.
That makes me happy.
I misspelled vegetables, but I want to see what it says.
These vegetables should grow nicely here.
These vegetables.
What do you think?
Some tomatoes take the longest to grow, I think. Just fine.
We have to be careful not to damage the roots. I hope this grows up healthy.
Okay.
The sun tomato is doing well. It should be ready to harvest on 12/1.
12/1.
Heat? I hope you're looking forward to it.
All right, let's do this.
Good day. Huh?
It's super, again, I think I've mentioned this before. It's super not part of my grand
At a
anything
time
strategy.
like this, is this perhaps part of your grand infiltration strategy?
It's really just kind of me hanging out with my homies.
You make it sound like it's really important.
Sorry.
I
I'm
suppose
struggling this morning.
relaxation is pretty vital at times like these.
We going on a coffee date? That's cute.
Oh, right. I found a place that serves an especially rare type of coffee. Would you be interested in joining me there?
Haru's inviting me out. I'll have to act like a proper gentleman. Given my current proficiency, I think I can escort Haru like a gentleman. Wow, I am treating it like a date. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. So what'll it be? Oh, we're hanging out with her.
Then it's decided. This particular restaurant is in an expensive hotel buffet. Hopefully the coffee lives up to that reputation.
I need to get a... Okay. Love that I do this whole hullabaloo of presenting like a real gentleman. And then because I'm hoodie mode, I just look like this.
Do you remember how I mentioned before about my newfound interest in coffee?
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty hands-on.
Well, I've decided to start
Honestly.
studying the topic more seriously by going out to places like this. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiance, though.
No, it says fiance is misspelled, but it does know that to pronounce it correctly. That's so much, I think, maybe.
You see, just a single cup of the dark ivory coffee costs roughly 6,000 yen.
I'm just fucking bonking this thing around. Sorry. That's pricey. Must be amazing. It better be good for fucking 6,000 yen.
Yes.
These are like
I've heard it is.
This is gonna be one of those
Apparently, the
artesian
beans they use are
beans. It's
exceedingly
gotta be,
rare.
right? There's no way it'd be this expensive if they weren't. That's so crazy that the word hey, everybody agrees with me on this, right? The word
the
judgment
very
should have
least,
2 E's in
We
it.
should try it before passing judgment.
It's pretty wild that it doesn't, right?
Well, shall we order? I'll be paying for your cup as well.
I feel like... Cheers. I feel like I'm not gonna fight her on this. What?
What? Oh, I get it. You're thanking me for treating you, right?
In Haru's defense, they don't say cheers in Canada, I don't think, so. Oh, okay. Well.
You're so funny, Apkun.
It feels like...
Anyway, it's only natural that I pay for you
I mean,
today.
like, I don't necessarily want
invited you here,
I
after
won't
all.
necessarily... I will at least put up a fight about having my meal paid for, maybe. That's not necessarily true, I guess. I usually shut up about it. But I feel like if you get invited to go eat, I feel like the rule for that, at least for dates, is like if you get invited to go somewhere, then the person who invited should probably offer to pay. But I mean, there are no hard and fast rules about this. The hard and fast rule is communicate and figure out what you guys want to do.
I wonder how it will taste.
What everybody wants to do. Here it comes.
Well, here we go.
There's a faint bitterness beneath a strangely mellow flavor. This coffee is so clearly distinct from what Sojiro serves at LeBlanc.
This is...
It has a distinctly fragrant aroma, paired with a mild flavor.
Haru, a little bit of a snob for coffee.
This is undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it coffee.
There it is.
Apparently, it's brewed using beans gathered from elephant dung.
I'm sorry.
Now you did. Now you absolutely did
I
food,
apologize for not
food
disclosing
prank
that to
me,
you earlier.
which I don't love personally.
I just thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you had known ahead of time.
I've never tried beans like this. I don't know if you guys have ever had coffee like
I was
this.
surprised to hear it at first myself.
Like guava?
But that was actually why I
Coffee.
wanted to try it to begin with.
I don't know if I would be. I guess, like, I feel like I would want to try it at some point. I guess. Now, I'm excited for this thing to generate all of these words.
Another rare type of coffee, Kopi Luwak, is gathered from the feces of a small cat called a civet.
No, kind of seems like it did pretty well. I guess this part makes sense too, but I don't like thinking about it.
The flavor differs
it's weird.
depending on what animal it was originally consumed by.
Now hold on.
Speaking of cats, do you think Mona-chan would be able to?
Hands off my head. I'd rather not think about it. Haru, you're asking about genuine metaverse filtered beans? You know what? Let's ask him. I don't think that Sojiro would be super into
Perhaps
this idea.
it could become
but...
LeBlanc's new specialty drink. Oh, but we need Mona-chan for our operations. We can't afford to make him eat beans all day.
Now you say that, but I can't think of a funnier thing we could do with Mona. Than have him sit around and eat beans all day.
Coffee is so profound.
Oh, Haru-chan?
Tea Takakura-san?
Oh, what a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I see people your age at this luxurious buffet. And who is this?
Oh, he's a friend from school. Abken, this is Takakura-san, the new president of Okumura Foods.
Hello. And by the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms. You don't need to worry. Oh, and about your shares. You should consider letting the company hold on to them, for the time being. I'm sure you have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened to you.
No.
Well,
The lady's enjoying some coffee, sir. Let her have a day off. Oh, well, okay. I'm sorry to bring that up while you two are here enjoying yourselves. That aside, how are things going with Sugimura-chan? Sugimura, not... You know, these days you need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance if you want a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru. Can I jump in and be like, she don't want to marry him?
all right. We're in the process.
Well, I should be heading back to the office now. Oh, but please allow me to pay for your drinks.
And no, that's quite all right. And, about the shares. I can handle them for now. I'm going to protect that which my father left for me.
Good for you, Haru. I understand. Please do try to reconsider, though. Well then, if you'll excuse me. I don't think this guy's a bad guy, but I don't remember this storyline. And I don't know if we'll have time to get to it. We'll try.
That was a lie. There's no way I
That
can
was a
handle
lie.
the responsibilities I have to deal with right now.
This is really, they're putting me through my
I mean,
paces this morning.
I'm just an inexperienced high schooler. But I can't leave the company in Takakura-san's hands.
I mean, he didn't really come off a certain kind of way.
What did you think of him?
I'm not really sure. He didn't necessarily seem particularly sketchy. He did bring up your abusive relationship, but it's unclear to me whether a lot of other people know that that's what that is, so I don't have it read. Okay. Haru, you would be impressed by anything. I'm sorry to say this.
You're so honest. Apkun. But I agree. I really don't know whether or not I can trust him.
Now, I hate to keep ringing this bell.
Right now, the most prevalent rumor about Takakura-san is that he was pleased by my father's passing.
Because, again, it's sad that Haru's father died. It didn't have to be this way. But he was a bad person and a bad boss and a bad CEO.
I mean, he was certainly the person who
Yes, he's in a position to move up, but also, like, some people have bad bosses and are happy when those bosses are no longer their bosses. This is also fair, though. Like, I can't tell.
But he says he's trying to rebuild our company image. I just can't tell if he really means it.
Like, when you're speaking on behalf of a company or about a company, it's really hard to read. I'm a freak.
You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money. If I was normal. I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
I'm so good at storytelling.
With you guys, though, I feel like I actually belong. That's why I'm going to work extra hard to make sure my harvests turn out great.
I can sense a strong resolve from Haru. I can sense that I've artificially extended today's episode by about 20 minutes. Celeb talk.
All right.
All right. Finally. She specifically doesn't know how to do this. Yeah, I kind of put this together, Haru, but thank you for the
And as
clarification.
for that Sugimura-san, that's my fiancé. He's been really showering me with presents lately. One night he even left a bouquet of roses on my pillow.
That's only one step away from that being the head of a horse. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. She said
But
exactly what I just joked
He would
about.
have needed one of my
Basically.
servants to help him accomplish that, right?
It's not
What a
it's not a
scary
gift as
thought.
much as it is a signal of control. Like,
Even worse, Takakura-sen has been hurrying us.
This is
to
the
get
shadiest
married
thing about this
after
old
what
man so
happened to my
far.
father. He claims it's because of the profit the marriage will bring to the
well,
company.
but that's the same reason your dad wanted to do it. Like, I guess that doesn't make him a better person
But
than
there
your dad,
has to be
though.
more to the situation
fair.
than just that.
I'm being a little unreasonable on that one. All right. No disrespect, Haru, but can we be done here? God damn. Angry Haru.
Anyway, I'll look a little deeper into Takakura-san. Perhaps he truly was pleased by my father's death.
Spelled desperately bad.
Maybe I should start by asking the employees who are trying so desperately to win my favor.
I nod sagely. Well, I mean, a lot's been going on.
You haven't drank any more of your coffee? Abkun. Aren't you going to finish it?
Goodbye.
Well, okay, I don't have to type that one. Good news. She's gonna call me. I'm not gonna turn around yet. I don't believe her. I don't believe it. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Oh, Abkun. Sorry about that awkwardness today.
Well, I mean, now I am dead, so...
You took the time out of your schedule to hang out with me, but we ended up dealing with my own drama.
So it's not like I was interrupting anything. Let's get coffee again sometime. I mean, look, I'll live the high life with you as long as you'll
Giggle,
let me.
I'll let you know if I find another nice spot. It won't always be that luxurious, though. Lately, I've felt so suffocated. I don't know who to trust anymore. But it's so reassuring to have someone like you. Someone who listens to me.
It's really nothing, Haru.
I'm going to do whatever I can to look further into Takakura-san. I might come to you for help again if I find something. Well, see you later.
All right, now I'm facing the monitor. I'm closing. Actually, I'm not going to close text-to-speech because I'm going to get a group text.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah, dude, I'm a genius.
Every news station has been running story after story about Shido and the elections.
Akechi, too. I can't believe they're calling him the detective of the century. Plus, they're treating the Phantom Thieves like criminals. And that side of things has faded a little bit, though, don't you think? Yes, all the talk of the election must have made people forget about the suicide news. The main culprit is dead. Things are settled and society can go on like normal. That's at least what people are probably thinking. I have mixed feelings about all of this. I'm not saying they should talk about us more, but the sudden change of momentum is weird. All we gotta do is hurry up and steal Shido's heart. That'll take care of everything, right? Don't get hasty. Yes, there's no knowing what may happen. Be sure to prepare well.
Well then, we can discuss this more tomorrow. Let's do our best.
Okay. Another big fat nothing night, huh? Just for me. All right, we're working out on our dumb chair. This has become a dumb chair workout stream.
Oh,
Video series.
yes.
All right, let's do this. Let me see your fighting spirit. I'm taking protein. Take it. I should save it for when I'm farther along in this process, I guess.
Let's carry out our plan.
Ah, clear your mind and focus on your center. Push past your limit. Let's keep up the hard work.
Nice going.
All right.
That's right.
All right.
1 extra max HP thanks to the protein. That's right. We're Ab gets in shape. Ab gets abs. It's finally time. All right. We'll be back with more Persona 5s tomorrow. We'll get to check in on Makoto on the train. Who somehow looks the most unnatural out of any of the other party members that we've seen so far on the train, but that's all well and good. Thank you for watching me play Persona 5. I will be back with another episode on Saturday. I'll see y'all then. Goodbye.